Yay! I tried to time it as well as I could with the ad break ending, as best I could, but it ended. We got there. We're here. Hello, how's it going? Hi there. Hello. So yeah, it's Saturday evening. You know, I got off work about a half hour or so ago, and so I kind of made an announcement that there's going to be, well, an announcement on stream today, and I'm not gonna do it yet just because I wanted to wait, you know, and see if, you know, a few more people rolled in first. But, you know, there will be an announcement sometime this stream, and I'm really looking forward to it. And, you know, from the big things that are coming for the channel, I guess channels plural, you know. Wow, bro, announcing an announcement. I know, it's like having a meeting to talk about scheduling a meeting, right? Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. Pop stars, welcome in. Hello, hi there. Hello, how are you? Teto and Sky, hi there. Hello. How is it going where y'all are at? I was kind of wondering, are y'all in the same time zone or are y'all about an hour apart? I'm not really sure. I'm kind of curious. I don't know like what the time zone borders are in Europe, so I really couldn't say. No idea. Well, right now it is 5:07 p.m. where I'm at. If that gives you any indication as to, you know, times and things like that. So there's that. Um, let's see. We share a time zone with like Portugal, and that's it. Oh, okay. So I'm guessing everything east of y'all is an hour ahead or something like that. That would be my guess. Here in Albania, it's 12:08 a.m. Okay, so yeah, you're an hour ahead of Sky. Okay. I wonder also like how wide the time zones are, because here in the States we've got four, and then I don't know what Hawaii and Alaska do, because they're kind of way far to the west. So those I couldn't say. Surprised Albania is +1. Valid. Aleatorio also hello. Welcome in. How are you? Look at y'all getting first and second. Nice. Love it. Love to see it. Okay, so in Brazil it's 8 p.m. Okay, interesting. Because I would think like it would almost line up, but I guess it kind of shifts a little bit. So that's interesting. Yeah, I wonder how it does work south of the equator. Alaska is -4 for me, right? Honestly, I don't know. I'm in Central Time. If that helps, you want to like go look it up and stuff. Maybe we can get some clarity on Alaska and Hawaii, because I don't know if Alaska is in Pacific Time or if it's even further than that. I really don't know, and I have no clue on Hawaii because it's really far out there. Really far west. So I will go ahead and talk about one announcement. I'm not going to talk about the big one. So I had two announcements, I guess, now that I think about it, because I wrote some stuff down that I didn't want to forget about. So I'm going to get, let's see. Let me get this up. Log in. Let's go to view page. Okay. So I'm gonna share my screen. Monitor display one. Okay, let me move chat out of the way. Okay, so Buy Me a Coffee, yay. This is how we do the priority requests and things like that. And how we do things on stream to jump to the top of the list, and yeah, that whole thing. So I got to thinking, because I uploaded a reaction that I was excited to check out and everything, and it got blocked. And I was like, okay, I mean, that's not out of the question. You dispute those, most of the time, either the dispute goes through and you don't have to worry about it, or it gets denied, but it's still viewable. That one is still blocked. And I was like, well, poopy, I can't do anything on it. Like, normally if it's on the video itself, I can throw a filter on it or something, and it's fine enough. This one's on the audio, and I can't do anything about that. I was bummed, because I was like, man, I worked hard on that. I don't want my reactions to just go to waste. So I was thinking, like, what can I do about that? So I came up with an idea, because I was just brainstorming, and I was looking into Patreon. I was trying to think, is this a way to go? And then I went onto Google and typed it in. Buy Me a Coffee has memberships just like Patreon. And I'm like, I didn't know that. So I set up a membership thing, and what we'll have for this, first things first, it's going to be for like blocked videos, things that I can't do on YouTube, for one reason or another, like that reaction, it's just not viewable, and it bumped me out. At least this is a nice workaround. So it'll be that. I will also do one exclusive video for Buy Me a Coffee once a month, I think, maybe more. I haven't really sat down to figure all that out yet. I'm also planning on, for all the members, every member gets to vote on a reaction, or submit a reaction for us to do, and I'll do one of those once a month as well, and that'll go up on YouTube. Hopefully, unless we run into the same situation, then, well, I mean, it is what it is. Some of them, UMG gets really picky. It really does, and it makes it really difficult to do. And I'm also thinking about doing editing sessions in Discord on certain days for members as well. Sometimes I get behind on reactions, and I was thinking, that could be like a kind of a just chatting session while I edit and stuff. Could be kind of cool to do. If you're not in the Discord, or you're kind of wondering what's the Discord, like what are your socials, things like that. Everything is in like all the videos in the description. I have my link tree. It has all my socials in there, so you can join in there as well. All the Twitter, all the Instagram, the TikTok, the Blue Sky, what have you, all of those. So all of those are in there. The Discord is also in there. So yeah, I was thinking about doing stuff like that. So it's $5 a month, and then I think I found a way to give it a discount, and I think it was $50 for the year. So I got that set up, and I was super happy about it. So yeah, we have a workaround for blocked videos and things like that. Right now I have 3 in a set up for this. So one is one that nobody's seen before, and then 2 of them are, and I guess UMG went back and blocked them and said, nope, you're never getting these out again. So I was like, well, that sucks. And I kind of wish I had thought of this sooner, because it's like I could have utilized that like way sooner, because there's some reactions that I deleted because they were blocked and I couldn't get them unblocked, and I was like, well, I wish I thought of this sooner, because I could have at least done something else with them, but I never did, so it bums me out. Unless I stuck them in a folder somewhere that I just don't remember. Let me check that real quick. Let's see, reactions. Because maybe I did. There's always that possibility. Doesn't look like, I mean, there's a chance there's some videos floating around somewhere. I might just have to go look for them. Ian, also welcome in as well. How are you? Alaska is 2:09, so they're 3 hours back. So Pacific's 2 hours back. So yeah, they're in a time zone beyond Pacific time. Okay, that's cool. So that's good to know. So I guess we have at least 5 time zones in America. That gives you any indication. Okay, so real quick, hi Ace, good time zone. Sally, welcome in. How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. I should go ahead and show. See, because I'm streaming tonight instead of just on Tuesday, y'all get a sneak peek at the reaction schedule before I even put it up on the socials. So y'all are in for a treat. I hope y'all like it. I don't know. I like them. But here's the schedule. So let me get the songs pulled up so I know what's coming out this week. Okay, so we have tomorrow is Sunday, so we're doing Rainbow, and that's Richie Blackmore's Rainbow. Man on the Silver Mountain. Monday is Peter Frampton and Eric Clapton, and it's their cover of While My Guitar Gently Weeps. I got to do that one with Hermione. I believe I got to do that last week or the week before. I can't remember. It was really recent, and I was surprised it was viewable already. So I was like, yes, all right, cool. Tuesday is Slipknot, Before I Forget. And that's the name of the song, not Before I Forget, I gotta mention something. No, that's the name of the song, Before I Forget. Wednesday is Reaction Recap Day. So if you don't know what that is, I take a couple of the live stream reactions that we do on the live streams, edit them down, and kind of make them into videos. It's basically like a best of segment for those weeks. So we have 3, and hopefully they're all viewable. Definitely let me know if you're able to watch it. But we have Forestella, Words from the Wind, Igor, Headbutt, and Yorishika, Spring Thief. So all 3 of those are dropping on Wednesday. Thursday is Chakra Khan and his cover of Lose Control. And I believe it's the Roommates project that he's doing this with. And I've checked one of theirs out in the past. So this is another one. And I really like how they go about covers and stuff. But yeah, that one's on Thursday. Friday is Mission Souls, and they are covering Alice in Chains Wood. And I'm getting to do that with Mishu. And then Saturday is Unlucky Morpheus, and it's their song Opfer. And I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not 100% sure yet, because I haven't gotten the comments of how to pronounce that yet. So that's That's Saturday. So that's the week in review. And there's a reason I can't upload it to the socials yet, which we will get into sometime in the middle of the stream. We'll see. But yeah, big announcement coming. We had the Buy Me a Coffee membership thing for blocked videos and a couple other perks. And if y'all have any ideas that we can add to that, I am 100% willing to see if we can work it out and things like that. Okay, so let's see what we got on the list. We got a few right now. And I do have one for Buy Me a Coffee, but it's more of one that I can do later because it wasn't necessary for the live stream. So I do have one on there, but I'm gonna hold off on it. So let's go ahead and get some of these loaded up. But let me double check because Aleatorio is first. Let me make sure it works first. It does, yay. Because sometimes they don't because UMG is a bunch of jerks. They are. I'm just gonna say what it is. I'm just gonna say what I'm thinking. UMG is way too overprotective. Stop it, we're not playing yet. I'm waiting for this one to load. It's just spinning right now. Maybe if I, all right, let me move lo-fi so I don't get it mixed up. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. There it goes. Okay, don't start yet. Jesus, okay. That is very bright. Okay, let me get the volumes up and then I will have the screen up and then we'll be able to get started. Also, for some reason, I'm really hungry, but it is not dinner time yet. It'll be dinner time after stream. I get burgers tonight. I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be great. All right, so there we go. All right, so just so we have it, here's what we're looking at right now. So we don't have too many right now. If we don't have too many by the time we finish the list, it depends on what time it is, but we may do a round 2, but I don't want to promise a round 2 just yet, just in case we get a bunch of people in here, because I want everybody to be able to have a chance to submit one. So, okay. So first one up is Aleatorio. Belchior apenas rapaz Latino Americano. Okay, so Belchior, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing it right. I really do, Aleatorio. But I believe that's the artist's name. So this song is from 1976. All right, let me go ahead and copy. Also, Nipes, hopefully I'm saying your name right. Welcome in, how are you? I'm gonna share the link for this one as well. Let's go ahead and nix the lo-fi. So yeah, let's go ahead and check this one out. Here we go. Very easy going. Oh.
Apenas rapaz latino-americano sem dinheiro no banco, sem parentes importantes e vindo do interior. Mas trago de cabeça uma canção do rádio em que um antigo compositor baiano me dizia: tudo é divino, tudo é maravilhoso.
Very clean vocals, I like that.
Mas trago de cabeça uma canção do rádio.
And then the backing choir back there is also a nice touch.
Tenho ouvido muitos discos, conversado com pessoas, caminhado meu caminho, papo som dentro da noite, e não tenho amigo sequer que Ainda acredite nisso não, tudo muda. E com toda razão, eu sou apenas um rapaz latino-americano, sem dinheiro no banco, sem parentes importantes e vindo do interior. Mas sei que tudo é proibido. Aliás, eu queria dizer que tudo é permitido, até beijar você no escuro do cinema, quando ninguém nos vê.
It's hard to read lyrics and watch the performance at the same
Tudo é
time.
proibido. Aliás, eu queria dizer que tudo é permitido, até beijar você no escuro do cinema, quando ninguém nos vê. Não me peça que eu lhe faça uma canção como se deve, correta, branca, suave, muito limpa, muito leve. Sons, palavras, são navalhas. E eu não posso cantar como convém, sem querer ferir ninguém.
He's definitely putting some emotion into this performance.
Mas não se preocupe, meu amigo, com os horrores que eu lhe digo. Isto é somente uma canção.
At least with his like facial expressions, his vocal range, I mean, it's pretty constant.
Eu sou apenas um rapaz latino-americano, sem dinheiro no banco. Por favor, não saque a arma no salão. Eu sou apenas o cantor. Mas se depois de cantar você ainda quiser me atirar, mate-me logo à tarde às 3, que à noite eu tenho um compromisso e não posso faltar por causa de você. Mas se depois de cantar você ainda quiser me atirar, mate-me logo à tarde às 3, que à noite eu tenho um compromisso e não posso faltar por causa de você.
It seems like a very situational song.
Apenas um rapaz latino-americano, sem dinheiro no banco, sem parentes importantes e vindo do interior. Mas sei que nada é divino, nada, nada é maravilhoso, nada, nada é secreto, nada, nada é misterioso, não. Na, 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 na.
I also like how everybody else is dressed up and he's just dressed so casual. And I can't remember the actor, but he like it's not Norm Macdonald, but it's who Norm Macdonald used to like kind of act to portray. I think was it Tom Selleck? Is that his name from like the 70s? Had that like very similar like facial style, like same like similar hair, same mustache. I think that's the dude's name, but I can't 100% remember. But that's what I was thinking of like this whole performance. I was like, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, his vocal style throughout this, it was relatively clean. There was a little emotion in his performance while he was singing, but vocally, it was very minimal. But you could really see it on his face. Like, he's very expressive, which I definitely appreciated. The backing vocals that we had throughout that I thought were nice as well. It kind of just filled out the sound a little bit more. The instrumentation was very easygoing as well. Really, the whole performance was easygoing, but he was singing about just coming from basically nothing, and like I don't know, it almost seemed like he was kind of telling a story. Just coming from nothing. He's got plans to do things today, so don't point the gun at me. Just do it later, kind of thing. But yeah, and I guess this was on TV. That's kind of the impression that I got from that. It just had like the colors were super vibrant as well. So maybe, I mean, we had a applause at the end as well, which kind of sounded more like a studio audience than, more like a concert. At least that's kind of what I'm guessing. But yeah, I think it was a very solid performance. It was very easygoing. I definitely liked that one. Let's see. Yep, that's right. Cool, I got it right. To me, it's yes already, just for the Magnum PI mustache. Is it Tom Selleck that did Magnum PI? Is it who I'm thinking of? Yes, that was him that played Magnum PI. Yes, I was right. Got to be careful with my right arm. I did get it looked at on Wednesday. Fun story. So yeah, I walked in, paid $200, got an X-ray, and they set up an appointment. That's what $200 got me. Yeah, so I have to wait until February 17th before they can look at my arm again. So I gotta be careful. The song I have requested has a strong message. You can turn on the English subtitle. Sweet. Okay, cool. So we'll have that on as well. But yeah, really cool performance. I like it. No, oh, I need hold on. Before we do that. Let's see, where are we? Where's the? Am I crazy? Where's make them bigger? Did they get rid of it? I see insert, I see delete. We don't want to delete. We want to extend these. Why would they change it? When did they change it? It wasn't like this a couple of days ago. Okay, whatever. I don't know. I mean, there's no increased size. Unless I'm supposed to do it back here or something. No, that's clear row and hide row. I can resize the row. Do I have to do it like that then? There it is. Okay, you gotta highlight the whole thing now, apparently. That's weird. Whatever. Okay. At least we figured it out, I guess. Okay. Super weird. I don't know. It's bizarre. All right, let me copy this. All right, so here's the next one we're doing. Why would they change it? Why fix what isn't broken, you know? Okay, so subtitles are on. We'll check, make sure, because sometimes they change languages, and I didn't tell it to do that. So I needed it in English, because that's what I understand. Anyway, okay, so this one's from Pop Stars. I'm gonna do my best. Dafina Zakiri is the name of the artist, and Duro, it stands for endure, or it translates to endure. So it looks like we're enduring some stuff going on. So yeah, let's go ahead and check this one out. Here we go. It's getting bullied at school. The drum beat and how the drummer is drumming do not match. So she's definitely been abused. Is it a different story? Is it the same dude that's doing that? got great vocals, great range. I really like the beat throughout this. Okay, so none of their storylines enter. Okay, never mind. They do intersect now. They didn't before, though. I love the piano at the end here. You're definitely right. It is a very impactful message. You know, just people, you know, they get hurt. You know, like people hurt people, and it's horrible. You know, definitely don't do that. And like having that message that, you know, you're definitely not alone. You know, reach out. You know, when you're getting abused by someone, when you're getting bullied. There were other situations in there, but I mean, those were the two like most prominent ones that they featured. And then I guess the woman that was like putting makeup on, and I guess she read a message. I don't know if that was like online bullying or if she was getting ready for a date, and the date kind of ghosted her or something. I don't really know. That one was a little more ambiguous. But yeah, they're pretty. These situations can be pretty relatable to people, and I think it's definitely important to, you know, speak out about, you know, pretty much all of this, because, you know, violence is definitely bad. And if you're ever going through something like that, you know, there's always somebody there that will listen for sure. So, you know, keep that in mind for sure. But yeah, instrumentally, like throughout, we got to see a DJ and a drummer, and then Dafina. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing her name right. The drum beat that we were getting in this song, and the drummer, like the amount of like power he was using to hit the drums did not match the beat at all. So I think it was more of an electronic beat, which is totally fine. I just kind of thought that was interesting. Her vocal range throughout this was fantastic. She has clean vocals. She can definitely hit some notes as well, which is great. And yeah, I mean, the video itself, very, you know, impactful and entertaining. And I do like that they had that message at the end as well, you know, the words on the screen. And not only that, but they translated it for more people to be able to read. And I definitely like that as well. Makes it more accessible. But yeah, I think that was a great performance. I liked it. Yeah, bullying, abuse, some different stories, but the same pain. Yeah, and you know, at the end when they're holding the orbs and stuff, it just shows. I don't know if there was like a specific meaning behind that orb, but you know, like I guess it could be like yourself, like, you know, even in the darkest times, like you're still shining, you know, in the darkness. I guess I'm not 100% sure where they were going with the orbs, but you know, at the end they all met up together, so maybe it had something to do with the meetup as well. You pronounced her name right? Yes, I did. Still got to be careful with my arm. Had a similar problem with my right elbow. I waited so long for an MRI scan, I didn't even remember why I had to go for an MRI. They told me we can't find much. You're basically almost healed by now. Useless to say. As soon as I started to use it for good, the problem returned. Of course, it always happens. Now, also, I have been doing push-ups because I'm doing this challenge where every day I'm doing 200 push-ups, 200 in and outs, and 200 squats, just because I can't lift or anything right now, or I shouldn't be lifting. It's not affecting the part of my arm that I need to be careful of. That's kind of why I'm able to do it. But, you know, the muscle soreness in conjunction with that together, you know, kind of makes it not fun. So I just got to be careful. Maybe something representing finding the light, the strength. Yeah, it could be like it definitely could be that. You know, it could be left up to interpretation too. A celebrating the correct punctuation is like nothing else. I mean, telling you. Yeah, that one was great. I liked that one. Let's see, number 2. All right, so Chankure came in. Hello, also. I don't know if you're still here, but welcome in. Now, I don't know if this is going to be the same video and it's got a different song, or if it's the same song, like basically you're overqualified to perform. And yeah, it's like when you're overqualified for the job, that so I don't know if it's the exact same song that I've seen with this one, but I have not seen the music sheet to go with it. So I think that's going to be really cool to check out to go along with this. So yeah, this is Nyango Star. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that. When you're overqualified for the job, this randomly appeared on my YouTube suggestions again after years. You might know it already, but it always but it's always a fun one to watch. And I definitely agree. Nope, I want to go over here. There we go. Not bro mispronouncing pronunciation. Leave me alone. Leave me alone, Sky. All right, let's go ahead and check this one out. Here we go. So yeah, it is the same song, but it is cool to see the sheet music at the bottom. Here we go. I don't know if this was planned or because like the person in the suit is not looking at the drummer at all. My guess is the drummer just got sick of the song. Jeez. It's just wild. When your computer crashes is what that said. That's fun. So that costume right there, hold on. Is that that's the exact same costume. So I'm guessing that either that's from a different angle or this is not the first time, or they've done that more than once. I don't know for sure though. So it might be planned. I don't really know. Is that a costume or it's edited? No, I mean that is a costume. I'm relatively sure. I don't know. Plot twist. It was Ace in the suit. You got me. I know how to play drums. Of course. Zay, welcome in. How are you? But yeah, I mean, it's insane how somebody's able to drum like that and like just make it go with the song somehow. All right, so let's go ahead and get these pulled up. The secret is Ace is the costume. You got me. I am the costume. talking strictly about stab moves and not talking or taking into consideration coverage and non-stab moves, Tinkaton and Klefki are completely immune to Eternatus. Click to react, click to react, click to react, add reaction, edit, forward, more. Ignore the reacts. No! I will not. The drummer is just a host. Yeah, maybe, you know, I mean, if you think about it, we're all skeletons in costumes. So, you know, if you think about it like that, we're all wearing costumes. It's kind of funny to me. Sword and Shield Legendary, basically the doomsday device to destroy the world. Eternatus, stopped by a pair of keys and a gremlin with a hammer. You know who? I was thinking of Enamorous when you said Eternatus. Yeah, I mean, you're right. It's dragon poison or poison dragon. That makes sense. Okay. No, we're not ready yet. Ian, also, you went to, I'm pretty sure you went to work before we got to check yours out. I got 1 out of 3 of them correct, if that makes you feel any better. I don't know if they're doing 3 on this one too or not, but, and also I don't know if it's, I don't remember the name of the person that we did before. I don't know if it's the same woman singing or not. Yeah, that other suggested video is a different one. An actual full song. Might make a request for that later. That would be cool to see, I think. My skeleton has a weird AF costume. I can't speak about any of that. Quote of the day, we're all skeletons in costumes. Absolute gold. Exactly. All right, so this is Kelly Noonan on the show Spicks and Specs. I don't remember if they were like I know in the last one they explained what they were doing, but I don't know if they're gonna do it for this one. But yeah, let's go ahead and check this one out. Here we go.
Katie, you'll be singing for Miff and Hamish, and you'll be taking your lyrics from Charming Rabbits by Eleanor Cooper. That's your book and your songs don't show your teammates. Katie Noonan.
Okay, so she does a melody, and instead of using the words of the actual song, she uses words from the book.
People are under the impression that rabbits should be lifted. By it says this is wrong. Their eye is a sensitive. When picking up,
She's definitely had great range.
by the skin, on the nape of the neck.
I'm not sure if I know this one.
Yes.
In the name of love.
It's Pride in the Name of Love by you two. Well done, Miff.
Oh, I would not have known that. I hate you two, so no, I would not have gotten that.
Song 2, please, Katie.
Okay.
Some breeds of rabbits are more nervous than others and do not usually
Got some harmony happening.
make good pets. All rabbits may buy.
4 seasons in one day.
It is 4 seasons in one day.
I haven't heard of that one before.
Song 3, please.
You will find many different suggestions for hutches for your rabbits in the books and magazines devoted to the rabbit industry. Most breeders who raise large numbers of rabbits.
When we fall in love.
Nope.
It was When I Fall in Love, Nat King Cole, amongst other people. Katie Noonan.
I've heard of Nat King Cole, but I don't think I've heard any songs. Maybe a cover or two, but that's really it.
I reckon if you looked up in the dictionary on the definition of heartbreaking, it would say Katie Noonan singing a Nat King Cole song about fluffy bunnies. Alan, you'll be singing for Ali and HG.
I absolutely refuse to. I can't. No, we're just going to forfeit. There's absolutely.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, she's definitely that's a talent right there to be able to work completely different words and use the melody of a song and just mash them together and just make it work. Like that's a really cool talent. She's definitely like has great range as well. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know how you like she without even really reading the book ahead of time, or like she just started like going at it. It's just crazy. I can kind of do something similar, I guess, now that I think about it. You know, sometimes there's a song on the radio and I'm just kind of sing, like instead of using the lyrics, I just sing about what I see, or if somebody's upsetting me while driving, like get out of my way kind of thing. So I guess in a way I kind of do something similar, but to be able to do it with a book, I feel like is just something else entirely. Did watch your reaction to mine and replay? Cool. Okay, cool. So you did see it. Katie Noonan is my favorite all-time voice. Amazing. She definitely has great talent. Yeah. Can she do the same with my microwave manual? Probably, honestly. I don't remember the book that she did on the previous one, but I mean, if she did it with that, I feel like she could do it with anything. She could probably do it with encyclopedia, honestly. Your skill sounds like a video we could watch. Yeah, but I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so we have one from Sally. So Tim Faust and Friends. I don't know if that means this is home free, or if this is something entirely different, or if this is Hound and Fox, or if this is just a bunch of people all together. But it does say Tim Faust and Friends. The best that I could do. Let's see. This is Tim at one of the concerts he does for his birthday. Okay, so yeah, we have checked out one or two from. I guess it was his birthday. I don't remember, but I don't think it was a song. So yeah, it's just a bunch of people on stage, different instruments and things like that, with his wife, Jenica, and longtime friend and collaborator, Chris. Thought there was extra letters. Chatham. Okay, so we got that. Got it. Don't play yet. We're not ready. Yeah, well, I can't tell if the stage looks familiar or not. It might have been. I don't know how often they do this. Let's see. Okay. It's a Chatham or Chatham. I'll go with Chatham because that's what. Hopefully that's phonetically correct. So yeah, let's go ahead and check this one out. This is the best that I could do. This is from 2021 for his birthday bash. Here we go.
I sat down to play a chord or two, try to find some words that I could sing for you.
I think this is the first time I've seen him play piano.
Oh, I am afraid this is the best that I could do.
Well, I guess keyboard, but yeah.
Y'all know this one?
I do like the palm muting he's doing with the guitar over there.
When I see every single thing he puts you through, until I find the nerve to state my point of view. Well, I am afraid this is the best that I could do. Child, don't you lose that sparkle. Let me set your spirit free. With a happy melody. Don't you waste another precious second wishing on a star. You don't have to look that far. No, 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 no. All right, let's try something out.
He has such crazy range. For someone who can go really low, he can go really high too.
You never ever knew before. ABC is 1, 2, 3. As simple as do, re, mi.
I did not catch the song until they got to the chorus.
So let's try that one more time, and I want to hear everybody in here sing. 1, 2, 3, sing. A, B, C. Easy as 1, 2, 3. As simple as go.
I was like, the melody is different, but
1, 2, 3, baby, you and me.
I did not catch it at all.
This conversation's long overdue. I can see it in your eyes, you feel it too. So I would say it, but now my song is through, and I am afraid this is the best that I can do.
I don't believe that for a second, by the way. I know this is not the best he can do. It's good. Don't get me wrong. I'm not bashing the performance at all, but I know he can do great. You know, this is not his like limit. I've seen some performances from Home Free. I know he can. He's definitely got some like super low range. I don't know if I've heard him really do high range before. I can't remember. But I mean, hearing it here, just the high range that he hit, definitely caught me off guard. I think that's really cool. I do like how it was. I don't know who does the best that I could do. I don't know the artist or anything like that. So I don't know, if they utilize other instruments in addition to what we got. But it to me felt like more of a stripped down performance because there was like no drums or bass or anything. We just had, keyboard and acoustic guitar, and that was it. There was no other instruments throughout that. Like Jenica wasn't even using her violin throughout this. They were just doing some backing vocals, and it was very minimal throughout at that. But yeah, I think they did a great job with that. I was so like watching. I was so what's the word? Engaged, I guess. I was so engaged with the performance, I didn't even catch that they swapped songs until they got to the chorus, and I was like, oh, okay. So I just completely missed that. But yeah, I think they definitely did a great job with that. It's very upbeat, a lot of fun, and the audience seemed to like it as well. So yeah. Let's see here. You were asking about instruments the Home Free guys play. That is true, yeah. And I read it in Discord, and I've already forgotten it. I mean, I can always just go ahead and pull it back up. But Chatham is a seriously talented musician. He was in Tim's first professional a cappella group 20 years ago, 2006. Wow. And they've been friends ever since. And yes, the range is crazy. Hi. Ebony Glock, welcome in. How are you? The ABC chorus is mixed in with the other song, which is one of Tim's originals. Oh, so this is one of his originals. Okay. I don't think I've checked out any originals from Home Free either. I think I've only ever checked out covers. That's all anybody's really ever sent. I'm sure there's like originals on that list because there's like 40, but really the only ones I've checked out are covers. I'm singing along. Lucky for you, all my flat voice is not coming across the airways. I'm sure it's fine, Ian. I'm not gonna sing at all. How are you? I'm doing good. We're just vibing with some reactions that people have sent in. We are actually at the end of the list, so I am going to go ahead and open it up. Let's see. There we go. So yeah, if you have another one that you want to submit, go for it, because we've already hit the end of the list. In the meantime, I will turn this on so we can have some. I don't like silence. I gotta have some background music. I guess in the meantime, while we're waiting for some songs to get dropped into the list, I guess what we could do is talk about this announcement that I had. So. I have been, I'm sure it's loud enough. I have been streaming and doing content creation for over 5 years now under, Ace of Bade. you know, I've ventured out to different things. I've done reaction content. I've done, you know, gaming. I've done all these different things. So, and I've been thinking about this for a pretty long time. Pretty much ever since I kind of went on hiatus from streaming because I was just completely burnt out. But I think it is finally time to reveal what the big announcement is. So let's see if I can find a good, because I made a couple images. I just got to find the right one. But dude, let me rename these so I can just have them next to each other. I'm gonna name that as 1. I'm gonna name this as 2. It said 2, not 3. Let me just double check and make sure that worked. Cool. Okay. So, if I can get a drum roll, please. No, I'm kidding. Let me get rid of this for a second. Move chat out of the way. So, without further ado, right, I am, after stream tonight, changing my branding name. So we get a new logo. So instead of Ace of Bade, it's Reverberace, kind of like reverberate. You know, it's a musical term, but also goes with a few other things. So I spent quite a bit of time trying to find the right name and everything. Talked to a couple of people. Sky is one of the ones that I talked to about it, and we got to this logo, which I'm pretty happy with. So this is going to be one of the banners, and then here is what the reaction one's going to look like as well. So super happy, super excited. It's kind of pretty much been a long time coming, and I'm excited to get everything changed up after stream today, and you know, everything will go into effect, which is awesome. So yeah, that is the big announcement that I have. So we are no longer, after stream tonight, we are no longer Ace of Bade. And the cool thing is, the reason I'm Reverberace, I still get to keep Ace. So I still get to go by that. You know, a little bit of familiarity going into this new era, I thought would be really cool, and helpful, you know. Insert drum roll. Appreciate it. I suggested Ace, became a fish. Yeah. What was it? Ace of Base. And so, it was one of the ones that got thrown out. And I was like, there's going to be a good number of people that are wondering if that has anything to do with music or fishing. And I was like, man, I don't know if I want to go into that every single time. But yeah, there was quite a few names that I played around with, and I got to one that I really like. So that's, after tonight, that's what we're going to be. So if I remember right, I wrote it down somewhere. Hold on. Was that wasn't it? Oh, I had it, and now it's gone. I'm gonna have to go look it up again. Wait, no, did I write it down? Hold on. Yeah. Okay. So in the Discord, you know, I have everybody as the A Squad. So now, after again going into this after stream, the new name, I guess, that everybody's going to be is the Resonance. You know, so more of a music term name kind of thing. So it's like, that's awesome. I like it. So I'm super happy. Looking forward to it. It's going to be great. I can feel the vibrations from here. Exciting. You can use ChatGPT to make your fancy image of Ace. Yeah, I mean, I thought about it, but I was like, I don't know. I really like the logo that, you know, the little Super Nintendo controller above that. Like, I was super happy about that. Because I was like, man, I need something other than just the name itself. I feel like, because I feel like it was missing something. And that was it. I feel like. But yeah, I think it's going to be great. And and I am looking forward to 2026 with the new name. All right, so we have a few more to check out, it looks like. Let me make these a little bit bigger. Let's see, resize, go to 50. There we go. Cool. So we're not gonna start at the top of the list because we have somebody in here that hasn't had their number or their first submission. Yeah, I wanted to make sure everybody gets their first ones first, and then we will go back to the top of the list. All right, so, and also I believe we are about to jump into an ad break. Happens sometimes, so we'll be able to catch up after that happens. There it goes. Was waiting for it. Let's go ahead and mute this. All right, so this one's from Ebony. Do you remember the Big Billy Cat? I do. It was really cool. Thank you that you felt that that it is the start of something. This is another song with a different artist named by him. Okay. All right, so this one is called I'm Cold featuring Mary. So we can do 2 requests. Yeah, I opened the form up so you can submit a second one, Popstar. So definitely go for it. All right, so this is what we're checking out. So this is I'm Cold featuring Mary from Cold Cat. So let me get my chat back. Hold on. No, need chat. There we go. Let's minimize that. We don't need that up. I have too many windows up. There we go. Got it. All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and check this one out. Bump this. Here we go. And here we go. This sounds familiar. Not the music itself. It almost sounds like a cat that got bathed. I do like the instrumentation of this, like the violin mixed in with the xylophone and the beat. It just makes it so epic, you know? That xylophone almost did the Du Hast sound as well.
You're fine. You're fine.
That's definitely great. I mean, it's short and sweet, but I feel like there is definitely something there. I think it is criminally underrated, and I'm hoping that like these videos definitely take off because these are really interesting. It's such a really unique concept to go with, just cat noises and make that basically the vocal work of the song. I don't know how they came up with that, but it's super creative. I like it, and it's definitely fun too. Good impression of Sabbath and Nixie. Ooh, Nixie probably closer. Yeah, Sabbath not so much. Sabbath does talk sometimes, but not often. Nixie is the talker for sure. So definitely more closely related to Nixie on that one. Let's see. Yeah, she is in a bath. Yeah, I vaguely remember a cat, and I don't remember if they said I'm cold or if they said no. And it could be I'm cold. That could be the video I'm thinking of that I've seen. But yeah, I think it's really cool that they just got turned into music. Not to speak for Ace, but I believe so. We're just having this final first request. Yes, yeah, this is the I want to make sure that I do, other people that are rolling in. I want to make sure I get their first request first, and then we jump into second request. So yeah, Congratulations to all the requesters. The variety on this channel is next level. I agree. I do like the variety that we get. You know, we mix it up quite a bit, and it's definitely great that way. All right, so next up, looks like we got another one from the costumed drummer. So here's the other video, the thumbnail that we saw. It's a kid's song technically, but lots of adults will be able to connect with these lyrics. I do. Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this pulled up. And again, we do have the sheet music to go along with it, which I think is cool. Listen, I said pause. All right, so here is this one. When you play deathcore at a kid's concert, and this is from George Collier. Is this like him? I don't. I have questions. I have so many questions about who this is and how often this happens and things like that. If you have any information, I would definitely love to learn. But yeah, let's go ahead and check this one out. Here we go. I do like that we have subtitles too. Are they actually doing the vocal work like that too, or is that just an edit that got added in? It's almost like ska-core. I mean, there's no like trumpet or anything, but it kind of has that vibe. Here we go. He's really obsessed with his futon. Vocals got a little harsher there. That's a little unsettling just seeing him right there. That's so unique. I don't know how they came up with that idea, but it works. It just somehow works. And like the costume kind of almost goes with the songs. You know, they just have this like happy-go-lucky sound to them. And the drumming does not match at all. It's so contradictory, but it just somehow works. You know, I really like it. It's so enjoyable. And just I don't know. This one, it felt kind of less like deathcore and more like, and it's not really the drumming itself. It's more just how the chorus was going with the fast drumming. It definitely had that core, you know, that heaviness, but with the way the guitar was playing, it almost had like a ska feel to it. So I guess, I don't know if it exists or not, but ska core, you know, that's kind of the impression that I got from that. But yeah, I think it's so fun and funny how this is a thing, and it's awesome. I really love it. No, the person beneath the costume is anonymous. Okay, valid. It's a cover of a song composed by someone else, I think. Okay, valid. Maybe it's Stig from Top Gear. I've heard of Top Gear. I know it's a car show. That's about all I know. In Japan, there are mascots for all kinds of topics, from health to security. There's a mini documentary about this one. It represents a certain place and is meant to advertise. It is meant to advertise it for tourists, and so okay, interesting. So this is like a whole thing. Okay. There is a genre called ska punk. There is, but even then, I don't think it gets this heavy. Because I can't think of Goldfinger, the band Goldfinger. That's ska punk. They sing the song Superman. It was on one of the Tony Hawk games. I remember. I got to see him at the When We Were Young festival in 2023. It was really cool. But yeah, I feel like it's a little more intense than that, but definitely awesome. All right, let's do that. So this is number 7. Make sure there's nobody else. Okay. I am going to. Here, I'm going to copy that. I'll have the lyrics in a text document, but this way I can kind of keep up with the list and everything. So let's see. I don't need that anymore, so I'll do that. Okay. Those were my notes for a video or a reaction I did earlier. And I kind of don't need it anymore because the video's done. But yeah, I tend to take notes when I'm doing reactions on my own just because I don't have anybody to bounce ideas off of. Okay, so this is from the TEDx talk. Okay. Got to check out one of the performances from The Warning, and they either partially blocked it or just demonetized it. I don't know. TEDx talk is kind of rude on that too. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So this one's from Ian. This is Kate Miller Heidke. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Humiliation is the name of the song. And Unique Performer. So yeah, let's go ahead and check this one out. Here we go. So this is TEDx 2013. That's the day after my birthday. Alright, so they're doing some looping. Cool.
I wanna be loved by strangers, hug my heroes, but I'm seeing shadows. Where I go, they go. Near drink it down in one hit, stare along the skirting board. Humiliation, humiliation. Tell me where to hide all this frustration, 'cause this is not the time or place. Humiliation. Caught stark naked and awkward vagrant. It's cold, cold, comfortless, esprit d'escalier. I don't know how to do it. I think I'm not quite right. Mirror, mirror in my head, the valley of strangers. I can't see through it. I don't know how you do it. You do it every time. Humiliation, humiliation. Tell me how to handle this frustration, 'cause this is not the time or place. Humiliation.
Okay. Pause right there. We'll back it up a little bit. So yeah, when you said unique performer, I was like, maybe it's just the guitar work with the looping and stuff, because they're cutting it off like on a dime, like out of nowhere. It's like, and I was kind of more focused on that aspect, because I thought that's where we were going with that. Like her vocal work, prior to going more operatic, which really threw me off. Very relatively clean vocals. She's got some decent range. She hit like one really high note for just a microsecond, which I thought was really cool. But yeah, like the guitar work, doing the beats and the different strummings and looping that, like I thought that was really cool. And just like hitting one of the pedals and just shutting that off and then starting over, and maybe hitting another pedal and bringing it back. I'm not 100% sure. That's kind of what it seemed like to me on that. But yeah, like the way they're performing this is really awesome. And then yeah, we get to this operatic style singing, and it's super clean and like some really great range with that. That came out of nowhere seemingly, and it's just really impressive how she went about doing that. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely that really like stepped the performance up like a notch or two, which I think that's awesome. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. There's an even better version of this with a symphony orchestra, but it was over 6 minutes. Valid. Okay, I see. It's a really interesting performance. It really is. Yeah. Is this the right time for a Dovahkiin or Dovahkiin? Tetsuo, I don't know if I know what that is. I could be wrong, but I'm not really sure. Definitely let me know, because I'm kind of curious. Yeah, let's go ahead and check out the rest of this. Here we go. All right, we're adding some rasp in there.
'Cause this is not the time or place. This is not the time.
I think it's really cool how she's moving the mic away and kind of letting those notes trail off. Looping is such a cool aspect of music. I actually saw somebody making fun of artists who do this, and I'm like, why? It's such a creative way to make music with limited amount of people. I was hoping she could hold a note, and yep, she definitely can. I get the sense that this is more of a stripped down performance compared to, you mentioned there was one with a symphony orchestra. I have to imagine that one's like way fuller. There's probably more instruments, things like that. But it's really cool how they went about this with just two people. You know, like looping, I feel like it definitely takes like some talent to like get it down, and clearly they do. I've never been able to look at like all the pedals and switches and things that they have. I don't know what a looping board really looks like necessarily, so I don't know like how easy something like that is. But I think it's a really creative way to go about making music. You know, adding in different drum beats, like have that loop and play guitar, and have that loop, and you know, while that's going, you can do something else. It just frees your hands up to do like other things. And they did a great job. They used it perfectly throughout this. Even like having the tambourine come in as well. I don't know how much range the looping machine has to record sounds and stuff, but clearly it has at least that much range. But yeah, I think how they went about this was definitely awesome. I liked this performance a lot. Hello. Before Dark, welcome in. How are you? How's it going? Bruh, Skyrim? Yeah, about that. I played for like 45 minutes and quit, and I've never gone back to it. I didn't like it, so it's one of the games I'll probably never play. But yeah, I definitely did not get that reference. But it sounds like Sally got the reference from Skyrim or some other similar game. Dovahkiin, I mean. Remind me to show you home free using a looper. I will try to remember to do that. Doing fine. How are y'all doing? We're doing great. I hope everybody's doing fine. I'm doing all right myself. We're checking out some music, some reactions and things like that. Having a lot of fun with that. But yeah, this one was pretty cool to check out. I do see Jim is here, so we're gonna jump down to Jim's. No information, but Josh Groban, you raised me up. Oddly enough, I think that popped over to the side on one of the ones we checked out. I don't know what it was for or anything like that, so I think that's pretty interesting. Also, Jim, welcome in. How are you? We're not start. I just said we're not starting yet. Oh, the BBC is definitely going to block this VOD when it's over. They always do. But they always let it go. At least the reactions I've done with the 1975, they've let those go. So I think it'll be fine. But just expect not to be able to check this VOD out for a couple of days. Let's see. I've never played the game. I just know the song. See, I would not have known the song. I know I got to check out something from Skyrim with Dollkick from Voice Play, and I didn't get the references, but she did. Because you don't like the genre or just the game? Great question. I don't know. maybe it was just the whole first person aspect, the whole open world aspect. I don't really know. Never figured it out. Never went back to look into that either. Did I? Oh, I already shared the link. My bad. Yeah, ignore that. Okay, so this is from Jim. This is Josh Groban, You Raise Me Up. The name sounds familiar. I don't know if this is the song I'm thinking of or not. The artist sounds familiar. Again, I don't really know. So let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go. Gives off this impression it's going to be a sad song. Okay, I think I have heard this. Not all the way through, though. I think I've only heard the chorus, if it's the song I'm thinking of. And definitely not with a symphony orchestra.
Troubles come and my heart burdened be, then I am still and wait in the silence until you come and sing a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I'm on your shoulders. Raise me up to more than I can be. You sound so good, Hyde Park. I want to see your lights in the air if you got them. You raise me up so I can stand on
The key change was nice too. His vocals are solid. It's got a operatic style of singing.
You ready to sing? You raise me
All right, we got another key change and more instruments. Pause right there because I do want to discuss a little bit. So yeah, I've heard at least a portion of the chorus. I don't know if I heard the chorus all the way through or not before. It was in Scrubs, and they kind of used it for a comedic scene. So yeah, I didn't really know much about the song or the artist or anything like that. So I've heard that part. But yeah, playing throughout this, the song just starts off so like calm by comparison to what we just got, and like the buildup that we're getting throughout this whole song I think is fantastic. And then on this last chorus that we got to check out, like all the instrumentation came in, the choir came in, like not just the the orchestra that's playing, but also the drums, the guitar, the bass, like all of that came in here as well. Like it's just it was such a great buildup. His vocal style is great as well. He's got like this operatic style singing, and if I'm not mistaken, he's got like a vibrato like throughout his pretty much his entire performance. Like you can really hear his voice vibrating throughout, and I think that's really cool. And yeah, this is at Hyde Park in 2018. I guess that's where all these BBC performances are at. I'm not 100% sure, but I think the 2 performances I've checked out from the 1975 are also at this place. Could be wrong, but I think that's it. And yeah, there are so many people here. Like you could see the lights it just goes like towards the horizon. It just looks like there's so many people. It's crazy. I don't know how many people were here, Jim, or anybody. I don't know if y'all know or have any information about that. That would be cool to learn. But yeah, I think this is a great performance. It's very emotional and impactful, and it's got this like positive emotion throughout, and I'm really enjoying it. Let me see here. Is the guy on the wall the character from Zelda? Yeah, so both of these right here are Link. So you got Kid Link and Adult Link, both from Legend of Zelda. You can't really see, when the screen goes away. We have one from Chrono Trigger. This poster right here, where it's a little bit more visible, is from Dragon Quest VIII. You can also see Sora from Kingdom Hearts. I forgot to remove the posters from behind the shelf. There's 2 back there as well. But down here you have Game Boy Advance, and then Super Famicom and Roxas are the other 2 posters. Let me see here. My better half loves Josh Groban. Went to a concert because the support was Katie Noonan, who was on my first request. Right. She sang the best live performance of Hallelujah that night I've ever heard. That's awesome. I actually just recently checked out, and I'm assuming it's the Leonard Cohen Hallelujah, not the Hallelujah. Forgot who does that one, but that more Christmas oriented version. But yeah, that's really awesome. Spot the Welsh is the flag. Is that the Welsh flag? I'm not 100% sure. Believe it's originally a Brian Kennedy song. That's what I was going to ask, if this was a cover or if this is an original. I think I heard it first from Michael Ball, the musical singer. Okay. Let me see here. Ever play any Fallout? I have not. I have not played any Fallout. It's my friend. It's been too long. Muted, lurking for support. Reese, welcome in, although you probably can't hear me, but hello. It's the Welsh flag. Cool, I got it right. You did better than my mom. She asked if it was the English flag. So why is it a dragon? It is a dragon, right? What's the significance of the dragon? Yes, the dragons are Welsh flags. Cool, I did get it right though. I was thinking that you want to change your nickname, so how about Zelda of Ace? The Zelda originated from Griselda, which means medieval legend or dark battle, and I also know you like Ace. I do like Ace. Yeah, I mean, I played around with the name a lot. I spent... Sky, how long did I do? That was at least 2 or 3 hours last night doing all that. But yeah, I think it has some like background in Kingdom Hearts and Legend of Zelda because of the the music oriented portions of that is kind of built into this name as well. Never mind, just my silly recommendation. No, I mean it's totally valid. I'm honestly not sure. Just think it's very cool. Gotcha. Okay. You did better than most. It was something like that. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I think it was about 3 hours. I spent way more than I should have, but I was doing it while I was supposed to be doing something else. We're not going to talk about that. Anyway, let's go ahead and check out the rest of this. Here we go. honestly, the choir as backing vocals is a very nice touch. Oh, they had a heart too. Very cool. You don't see that too often.
You look so good. Truly an honor to be a part of this night. Thank you for welcoming back again and again and again. We'll see you soon. God bless. Lots of love.
Mr. Josh Groban.
Very cool. Just waiting for that to go away. I didn't want to interrupt if it was going to do something else. So yeah, I mean, the choir was just I guess the icing on the cake with the orchestra, you know, the instrumentation throughout all of this. I don't know if they showed the harp before or if that was the first time they showed that. But yeah, the explosion of all the instruments during that one portion of the chorus I thought was absolutely fantastic, and how the instruments kind of died down at the end of the song here. We had the harp, and what I thought was the acoustic guitar, but I guess it was the harp. We had a couple of violins and then the piano, and that was really it that kind of ended the song with him. And I thought that was such a great way to end the song, because that's kind of how it started. It was, you know, a little bit calm, and it ended calm too. So it was like kind of a round circle, you know, or kind of a full circle kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, his vocal style is absolutely fantastic. You know, he's got some range, and very, very clean vocals, like really cool operatic style singing. Everything about this definitely worked. I really like that. And the audience, obviously, they definitely enjoyed that for sure. But yeah, definitely great performance. The Red Dragon has something to do with a legend. Not really sure, but that's what I remember. Valid. Okay. I can kind of get behind that. Okay, so before we jump into the next one, I gotta use the restroom real quick. So I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this. Have some background music. So I will be right back. When I get back, we will jump into some Home Free, it looks like. Okay. Let's see. In the Historia Brittonum, there is a narrative in which Vortigern, Welsh, Gwerthern, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, king of the Celtic Britons from Powys, is interrupted whilst attempting to build a fort at Dinas Emrys. These are some words, man. I'm telling you, and I can't read them. He's told by Merlin to dig up 2 dragons beneath the castle. He discovers a red dragon representing the Celtic Britons, now Welsh, and a white dragon representing the Anglo-Saxons, now English. Merlin prophesizes that the Celtic Britons will reclaim the island and push it. And that the Celtic Britons will reclaim the island and push the Anglo-Saxons back to the sea. I'm sorry, the wiki was deep in the ice. Apparently, yeah. That's so it's that period of time. King Arthur, Merlin, Excalibur. So it has something to do with that. Okay, I see. All right, so checked out all of those. I can probably just go ahead and X those out. Oh yeah, I was like, I didn't highlight. I know I'm missing something. Hello? Come on, Google, work with me. Jeez. Come on, Google. Just do that, I guess. Alrighty, so next up we have one from Sally, or another one from Sally. Actually, I'm sorry. I just saw that we have this. So we'll do this because Jaden has not had a first one, and I feel like it'd be rude to like do everybody else's and then come back to Jaden. So we're gonna do Jaden's first. So now, hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. Memory of the Wind, Korean famous skilled singer. Just starting off with the violin. Hardcore. All right, let's do this. All right, so that's what we're going to be checking out. I'm thinking of submitting a song, but I want to ask what genre you feel like today. We've had such a wide array of genre, from easygoing to optimistic to some really, really hardcore drumming, which was fun. Whatever you feel like doing. I'm always partial to rock. That's just the genre I grew up on. That's my like comfort zone. But if you want me getting out of my comfort zone and checking out some stuff, I mean, go for it, you know? Okay, so yeah, this is Memory of the Wind. Hopefully I'm pronouncing this right. Nal. Let's go ahead and check this out. Here we go.
지나간 세월에 두 눈은 감아본다 나를 스치는 고요한 발림 작은 소리에 난 귀를 기울여본다
Solid vocals.
내 숨쉬는 커버린 삶의 조각들이
You can hear the emotion.
불빛처럼 지날 때 그곳을 바라보리라 우리의 믿음 우리의 사랑 그 영원한 약속
Great range as well. Can really hold a note. Wow. I'll pause right there, discuss a little bit. So yeah, like the performance starts off where, you know, he's, you know, singing throughout this, and as the performance progresses, like he definitely adds more and more emotion and passion into the performance, especially once we get to the chorus. Like he's definitely belting out louder notes, and he's hitting some great range as well. Very, very clean vocals as well, which is, you know, fantastic. The instrumentation I'm definitely enjoying as well. I'm trying to pick out all the instruments. So we actually got to see the violin. We also hear the drums, and we hear bass, and we got to see a pianist as well, I believe. And I think there's guitar. I'm not 100% sure, but I think there's guitar. But also the piano and the violin might be doing that in place of the guitar. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I think, you know, instrumentally, it's very well done. Vocal style is absolutely fantastic. I guess my only complaint is the video quality, because it looks like they're recording the screen is what it looks like. But I mean, at least we get something to see. So, you know, I can't fault it for that necessarily. But yeah, I'm definitely liking this so far. Howdy, 19 Sig 73. If there's another way you want me to say your name, definitely let me know. But howdy, welcome in as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and check out the rest of this. Here we go. He's definitely bringing out that emotion. I think the lighting is doing a great job here too. I was hoping he would hold a note. Yeah. Oh, it just cuts off. That is a bit of a downer. Well, it is what it is. I mean, I think we got the gist of the performance at the end there as well. I am glad that we got to hear the whole note as well. Like that was beautiful. It really was. Very, very clean vocals. You can definitely hear the passion and emotion in his performance. And I think he definitely brought it for whatever this was. It seemed like they were on stage for something. I'm not really sure what though. But yeah, I think they did a great job with this one. Steve, okay, I can do Steve. Gotcha. Discovered you on your YouTube reactions. Well, welcome in. I believe I heard that song by someone else. It's possible I do see. I gotta lower my arm. That hurt. I do see the first recommended video is the same name of the song. Well, actually, no, he's also right here. So that also could be, because this is right here. It's over on the recommended side. But yeah, that also could be who you heard. It also does say it's a cover of this. So I guess who we checked out was the original artist, and then could be a cover that he checked out. You never know. I heard Steve. Hey, Steve. So yeah, we got Steve 1 and Steve 2. That's fantastic. Great voice. I love hearing music from parts of the world which aren't the US or UK, which are great, but unfortunately drown out the hidden gems of the rest of the world. I can kind of agree with that. You know, I mean, you have artists like John Farnham and AC/DC over in Australia, but you know, unless they become just mega hits around the world, you know, a lot of the artists kind of get drowned out, and it's unfortunate. But that's kind of why it's cool to do reaction streams like this, so we get to hear music we ain't ever heard before. Please stop moving. Okay, there we go. So this was 9. The one we just checked out was 10. Okay, so hold on that home free one. All right, so this is from Before Dark. This is the Hunchback of Notre Dame out there. It's an a cappella arrangement. Still love this a cappella arrangement. Okay, sure. We're not starting yet, YouTube. You gotta stop talking back to me. That's very rude. Let me see. I agree too. YouTube has helped me learn about so many amazing groups. I feel like YouTube has also done that for me, because if I wasn't doing this reaction channel, I would not have heard any of this. So, you know, I feel like definitely works. And that's why I like doing the live streams, because not only do I get to check out, you know, artists for the reactions that I do, you know, not live, but we get people into the streams, into the channels that may or may not have been here before, and bring in these different artists as well. So it's definitely helpful. And some of these, there may be a chance I would have never been able to check out because the list is so vast. I can give you a little peek as to what that looks like. So artists on the left side. Everything else is a song. You see how many we have? A lot. There's a lot. There's a lot to go through. So there's a chance some of these I would have never gotten to. So that's why I think these help. Okay. Like Rin. Yeah, Rin, Soyang. I don't think I've heard of that one yet. Maybe I have. I'm not sure. Forestella, Dimash. I've heard of those. I've checked those out. But Soyang, I don't think I've checked out. I could be wrong, but it doesn't inherently sound familiar right off rip. Okay. I'm sorry to be awkward, but it's nearly 1 a.m. here. Could I ask for mine after this one? Yes, yeah, we will do that, Sally. Yeah, I forgot time zones and all that. We will definitely do yours next for sure. I agree with Sally. Yeah, I totally understand. All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and check this one out. This is the Hunchback of Notre Dame out there. It's an a cappella arrangement. Sam Robson, it looks like, is the artist. So let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go. I have only seen the movie once.
Safe behind these windows and these parapets of stone, gazing at the people down below me. All my life I've watched them as I hide up here alone, so hungry for the histories they show me. All my life I've memorized their faces, knowing them as they will never know me. All my life I wonder how it feels to pass a
Definitely has some great range from all the parts that he's doing.
but part of them, and out there living in the sun. Give me one day out there. All I ask is one to hold forever out there, where they all live unaware. What I'd give, what I dare, just to live one day out there. Out there among the millers and the weavers and their wives, through the roofs and gables I can see them. Every day they shout and scold and go about their lives, heedless of the gift it is to be them. If I was in their skin, I'd treasure every instant out there, strolling by the sun. Taste the morning out there, just one day, and then I swear
The minimal beats we're getting throughout this, I think, work really well.
with my share, won't resent, won't despair, hold and bend, I won't care, I have spent one day. Oh,
Jeez. Can really hold a note. Ringing at the end too. It just ringed out. Yeah, I think he did a phenomenal job. I didn't recognize the song at first, but when we get to the chorus, I recognized it. I think it's a popular audio that a lot of shorts use. Yeah, all the parts that he did throughout this, the higher notes, the lower notes, the minimal amount of like beats that we're getting. I'm guessing he was doing some sort of noise to do that. I don't think it was just like a drum or anything. He was also doing some like snapping as well. But the harmony, I think, is the most impressive part, and not only that, but the note that he held at the end, that was absolutely incredible. I really like all the use of the background colors and different shirt colors as well. It kind of just showed the different like vocal ranges that we had throughout this. I thought that was like a really nice touch, and he also did some like shapes and stuff with them, which I thought was really creative. Yeah, definitely a phenomenal performance. Absolutely well deserved. Let me see. It reminds me of Queen. Sorry to say, the guy looks like Todd in the Mario World. Oh, Toad in the Mario World. A little bit, yeah. It's definitely an interesting hairstyle for sure. Let's see. That is a big list. It is, yeah. I write down everybody's request in the comments. Yeah. Thank you very much for the work. That harmonization at the word day at the start still gives me so much goosebumps. Yeah, there was some feeling in there. He definitely had some emotion. He really brought it for this. Alrighty, Sally, we are on to yours now. Sorry for the delay. Alright, so let's get this one going. There we go. Nope. There we go. Got it. All right, so yeah, this is Sally's Home Free. Remember this. This is probably my favorite Home Free original. I don't know how many I've checked out that are originals. I can't remember. One of my favorites of their songs. Another one written by Tim. All right, cool. So yeah, let's go ahead and check this one out. Here we go.
Summer night on the pier, he's watching her watch that sun disappear. First thing tomorrow, he knows she's out of here. There's a million ways this night could go. Should he pull away or pull her close? Is she waiting on him? There's only one way to know.
Great vocal work throughout this one.
Memories are made up of moments like this. The choices we make and the chances we miss. One day the memories are all that there is. So how do you want to remember this? Another weekend at the office. He's trying to get away. The boss man says, son, you're gonna have to stay. There's deadlines to meet and bills to pay. The kids are fighting to stay awake. They're waiting on dad to cut that cake. Did he make another
pause right there. Yeah, the vocal work throughout this is absolutely fantastic. It's almost like surround sound how they're doing it, and Rob and Chance like taking lead on this. I think it is a great choice. And then we have Adam Rupp doing the. It's not like a lot of percussion noise, but it's there, and I think it's just the right amount. And then you also have Tim with the bass as well, and then Austin coming in. With the harmony. Obviously, I think he's about to do something here. But yeah, I think everything that they're doing throughout this is fantastic. The story that we're getting as well. We have the couple, and then I guess a couple years down the line, I guess the relationship's not going as well because he's kind of prioritizing his job over his family, and family should always come first unless there's some like excruciating circumstance that says otherwise. But yeah, I think how they're going about this, it definitely has a great message, because like all these memories that you're making, like if you're not careful, that's pretty much all you're gonna have. And yeah, I think they're going about it like a great way, and I'm definitely enjoying it so far. Let me see. Hopefully I don't mispronounce your name. I'm really bad with names, and I do apologize. Budaug 2. Hopefully I got your name right. Welcome in. Yeah, definitely. You can drop the link in the forum. Just click the link up top. It'll take you to that, and we'll be able to check it out. Because yeah, no links on stream. They get blocked. So we used to have links on stream, but people ruined it. So we don't get to do that no more. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this one. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of it. Here we go. And hopefully it's not too late. Definitely a solid video. Yeah, so he basically told his boss or whoever he was working for to shove it. He's going to go be with his family, and wasn't too late at all. He got to see them at the end, and I think it's definitely a great message. I'm glad the story had a happy ending. Also, I'm going to pause for a second. AI music video. This is what we've come to now. This is the kind of stuff YouTube needs to block. Really does. This is the stuff I'm okay with it getting rid of, because that's somebody uploading shovelware to YouTube, and that's bad. So definitely don't support artists or channels, not artists, but channels that do that, because that's probably not real. I don't think that's real at all. I don't think Jason Aldean or Chris Stapleton are in charge of that channel. Anyway, so coming back to the song, it's really cool how we had Chance, Rob, and Austin each take a portion of the song, take lead on a portion of the song, and then everybody else did backup for them. I think that's really great. The vocal harmony we had throughout this was great as well. Adam Rupp with the percussion and the drum beats and stuff was great as well. I think they definitely did a great job with this one. I don't know how many original songs they have. I don't know how many I've checked out. I want to say I maybe checked out one or two, but I think this is absolutely fantastic. I kind of hope to check out some more in the future, because I really like how they go about doing music. But yeah, this was absolutely fantastic to check out. Excuse me. So yeah, looks like we might have one more to check out. And then if there's none on there, we may just call it for the night. Looks like we got Pop Stars coming in with another one from Arlena Ara. The song is Alligator, and I do have the lyrics on a notepad so I don't lose them. Made it a little easier to read. Okay, trying to pause. There we go. So I'm gonna move the lyrics. I'm gonna make them a little bit bigger so I can read. There we go. Okay, so I got them on the other screen. I got them fairly large so I can follow along. I'm guessing since it's off, I'm guessing it's probably not the captioning probably doesn't work right. Thank you, and I'll definitely look up some more for future streams. Good night, all. Well, thank you for being here, Sally. Have a great night. Already? Teto, what do you mean already? We've been live for over 2 hours. If you know, I do the best I can. Stream only 22 hours more. I mean, I probably could, but I'm not gonna. I gotta prepare for a 24-hour stream. We're nowhere near ready for that, Teto. Come on now. So yeah, let's go ahead and check this one out. Let me send the link real quick before I forget. Pyrola is not here to remind me, unfortunately. So yeah, this is Arlena Ara, Alligator. Here we go.
Baby, have fun. Tía aventuras y emoción. Baby, have fun. Bajo un enigma, yo te montas on laser, yeah, all over my body. And I keep dancing for two all night. Taggy the sheer no distance all the time. Pasión es jambo mar. Måler nån flack på fru på fjäll. Ses ut är du alligator, alligator i du. Look and down, vet du så tjän. Extas är den nasse
I got some great choreography throughout this. Alternating between her native language and English is kind of crazy. It's throwing me off a little bit, but it's really cool. We got more and more people in the video now. She definitely has some what's the word? I guess emotion. Emotion's a good word here. She definitely has some like emotion and passion in this performance. I guess whoever this person she's talking to, I guess maybe did her wrong. That's kind of the impression that I get, because she's like got this like I guess attitude about her that's just kind of defiant, I guess is a good word for that. You know, just how she's moving and how she's singing this. It just really has this like emotion that like maybe not anger necessarily, but something happened between this person and her, and that's the impression that I get throughout this. Vocal work definitely great. She definitely has great range. Very very clean vocals, bouncing back and forth between her native language and English. I was like, oh, wait, it is English. No, it's not. I got kind of thrown off for a little bit. But yeah, so I do understand why you sent the lyrics in, because clearly not all of it was in English. But yeah, I think all the choreography, all the dancing was a lot of fun as well. The video is really entertaining. It's a little bit on the shorter side, but I think at the same time it spoke a lot. Like they did a lot with 2.5 minutes. And yeah, I think it is a great performance. Very cool mix between Albanian and English. Yeah, it really is. How often does she do stuff like that? Like, because a lot of the performance, I think the vast majority of the performances we checked out have been in Albanian, but how often does she bounce back and forth between different languages like that? For once that you're online and I don't have to go to sleep early because I wake up at impossible hours. I mean, that's valid, but I also I'll have to go get dinner at some point, and I've been up since 5:30 this morning, so I've been up for a little bit. But yeah, I think that was a great performance. Go. So this was number 13. Lucky number 13. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and turn that back on. There we go. Make sure none of these get deleted, because I don't know how all that works. Do that. There we go. Not often. She did 2 or 3 songs like that in her album, like a most recent album, or just one of her albums. Let me put chat over here. Do that. There we go. Alrighty. So yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up for the evening. I do think it was awesome. We got to check out a bunch of music today. Everybody had great submissions, I think. Yeah, it's not often I get to do a Saturday stream, but when I do, I feel like y'all really bring it, just like the Tuesday streams. Speaking of which, the next stream we will be doing should be on Tuesday, normal time, 2 p.m. Central. I may or may not do a second stream next week. I'm not sure yet. It really just depends on how much stuff I got to do. We'll see though. We'll kind of play that by ear. What do you mean no? Don't tell me no. You are awesome. Oh, okay. Well, okay, fine. You know what? You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking. All right. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for tonight. I think I might raid out on Twitch actually, just because we got some people talking. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that going. This is the last time we'll be able to use this message probably. So just copy that. We'll go say hi to Doll Cake. Everybody else, y'all have a great night or morning wherever you're at. Be sure to check out the reactions that are coming out this week. And remember, we are changing names. So that'll be a new thing as well, probably right after I end stream. But y'all have a great night, and I will see y'all later. Bye, guys.